And welcome back, everyone, to the adventures of the Stradava. The Stradava, still in the abyss, but as last we left off, quite victorious. Let's see. I had a very short summary for last session. It just says, the Stradava continues the battle between themselves, Nuala's forces, and DemigorGONE's forces. Ultimately, DemigorGONE is slain, and Nuala is wished to the containment circle on Bytobia. Or so they think. The fate of Ja'akunamori is in a question now that it has no ruler. The Stradava find themselves suddenly in a lull, having just slain very violently DemigorGONE, meet running his sword up his chest and like basically splitting him in half, which is funny because it's DemigorGONE.
Now there's two.
Oh yeah, the other one was an illusion. It disappeared as soon as you killed the first one.
Nice.
And let's say, well, I'll just put you back on the. This is where you were. You're all standing around. Most of you are very hurt. The lizard folk look very worn out. They're tired. They're like. They look like they're, they're real stressed, having been fighting off the lesser denizens of the abyss, kind of watching out for each other, and dogpiling on DemigorGONE at the last moment, right before Meat landed the killing blow. And so, what do you guys do now? Most demons now leaderless, no Nuala, no DemigorGONE to tell them what to do, just kind of split and take off in whatever direction.
We were discussing, I think, who we were going to try to get to take over this plane, or do we even care?
If we were going to try to like steer the planar politics, I guess.
I feel like you have to have somebody who's here constantly, which is tough.
Well, it's gonna have to be like a demon, but we don't really know any demons except Liston's demon.
Yeah, me just points at Liston like, I know of one. Not there.
I mean, I don't know if he would be strong enough to keep control.
Well, maybe he's weak enough to be under our control, but strong enough, or at least feared enough, if we declare him the ruler, that the other demons won't try anything.
Like if we're feared enough?
Yeah, by proxy. Like he's got proxy strength.
Like he's just got the, I'll call the mighty, or the Stradava if you guys don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we've been watching a lot of Critical Role. I almost said mighty.
That's fair.
Yeah, like he'll have a Stradava button, and that'll immediately like, it's just a rock, but it'll like sound off in our ears that he's in trouble, and we'll show up. I mean, it's either that or let this place fall to chaos, because I don't think any of us would actually stay here permanently.
No, for sure not. We don't want to turn into
especially not
Galavar's mom did. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what would happen to us if we stayed here?
Quizzically.
How would I feel that would a plane like this be of use or viable for Crepuscula?
Oh, well, it would take, they would have to invade, essentially, right? They'd have to take over.
Right.
And So there would be whether or not she could get the resources to do that, muster an army. And then if she did that, then it would definitely disrupt the flow of the blood war, which is something that at least some of you have been trying to avoid.
Well, I offered that out to the party because I don't think it's reasonable for any of us to actually stay here and invest any other resources.
Well,
Well,
I mean, I think maybe we should try the Liston's demon things first.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We lose a plane that we wouldn't have invested in the first place.
Exactly. Like, if someone overthrows him, then who cares?
I thought the guy with Liston, I thought that guy wasn't strong enough.
He Liston all of a sudden his head like pulls back and his mouth opens up and there's this like black energy that goes like out of him and it just kind of like hits the ground and from the ground up kind of like reforms into this the shape of the demon that you met before. And he says, "Whoa, hey, so, I've been listening, and I didn't really want to butt in at first, but, I care if I get killed. I mean,
Okay,
I
well
care.
then you suggest a demon that would want to be in charge.
Maybe one you could be the advisor to.
Sure.
Who's this Crepuscula?
She's a devil.
Oh, a devil. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, that
Wait,
would
was
be
that
interesting.
your girlfriend?
She's a friend.
Okay.
No,
alright.
who's the one that like stepped out from behind the tree when you were like, "This is my girlfriend"?
Crepuscula. She's my friend.
Okay. Yeah, your friend. Okay.
I mean, no judgment here. I
yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, what happens in hell stays in hell, right?
Till it comes out.
Until it comes out. Yeah.
yeah, because, I mean, like, I don't want to die, but, like, ruler of a plane, I could totally get in on that. But, like, also, I'd be more than happy to just, like, you guys promised to take me back to the material plane. That'd be cool. You just drop me off there and, but, yeah.
I have an idea. Perhaps, and hear me out, perhaps, like Galavar said, Crepuscula takes over this plane, and maybe you are either kept on as an advisor or maybe palace staff, someone who can report to us if Crepuscula is on the level, doing everything she should.
I just
Or if
wonder
she's
how
rebelling.
a devil would be. How they would react to a devil being in charge.
Well, I imagine they would drive out all the demons, and this would become a plane
To
of
become a
devils.
devil's plane?
Oh, yeah, it would be just total genocide.
Wait, is this a demon that we're talking to, or a devil?
Technically, yeah, I'm technically a demon, but I'm it's a little bit of a gray area, not a Yugoloth, but like us, we tend to work with devils or whoever, just we kind of, we go both ways.
Galvar.
Mhm.
Do you think if you asked Crepuscula to maybe spare this one's life as our liaison or something of that nature, as a kind of like a servant, she would? As a personal favor, maybe?
Well, I mean, I think she'd be willing if anybody's useful. Or I guess this one.
Are you
in
useful?
particular.
Like Nate or Meat pokes him with his foot.
I'm Bruise easy. Stop. Yeah, I think it'd be useful. I was useful for Duvanvarov. I'm sorry. Yep. Nuala. I was useful for her.
Wait, what was that name? Is that the name
Yeah,
that
does she have a
she
demon
used?
That was her demon name. That's what the demons called her.
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah, like I mean, unless all Abyssal is gonna just sound like gibberish if you don't know how to speak it. And even if you did, it would just sound like a random word. I don't know.
Are we
Fair
having
enough.
this like calm conversation while the forest is like burning and there's chaos around us?
There's just like screams and like murder happening in the near distance.
Nothing new here.
It's a Tuesday for us.
Yeah.
I guess let me ask Nuala if she wants to take over this place.
You mean Crepuscula?
Or yeah, sorry,
Crepuscula,
Crepuscula.
yeah. Nuala's in detox, like demon
Yeah.
detox right now.
Yeah. So I will send Crepuscula a message and ask if she would like a plane in the I don't know how far territory this would be past the border. And then I would give her the name of the territory and the previous name.
Yeah, she says, "Oh, Galavar, it's good to hear you." And can you roll me a D1000 real quick?
Oh, never heard of D1000 before.
It says, wow. I am always glad to hear from you. I am so busy right now. You would not believe. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to get back to you. There may be some problems with that. If I hang out too long in an abyssal plane, try to become its ruler, there's more likely a chance I become a demon than anything else, and I'd rather that not be what happens. Now, holding it militarily, taking it over, that I think I could work with, but like I said, I'm going to have to get back with you.
Okay. I just don't know how long this place will be leaderless, so I'm just letting you know it is now, and then whatever plans you have, you
So
can make.
you said there's a bunch of like screaming, and I'm sure there's like demons running around. Can I try to like grab a demon?
Yeah. One like is obviously running away from something else and then runs into you guys, and it's just this like nasty little hunchback thing with like, and it's like already like gashed up. It's got like bleeding and stuff, and it's kind of like dragging like a little like shriveled leg. And it kind of bursts out of the bushes, and it looks at you guys. It goes ah, and then turns around and tries to run away.
I try to grab it.
Give me an athletics check.
All right, my thing's not up yet, so it might take me a minute.
Whatever you can do, Galavar, to stabilize things for the moment would be great. I believe in you, but I've got to go.
Okay.
Well, I imagine even if we find a powerful demon, we could remind them what we've just done to the previous rule, or the previous scariest thing on this plane.
That's kind of my thought, was like to just try to grab the demons around here and ask them who like the most powerful demon they knew was.
Because like,
and just kind of work our way up.
DemigorGONE was big, right? Like, even if we killed them in a dense forest, there were still a lot of demons around that would have witnessed what just happened.
Oh yeah.
Did we kill that Baylor?
We did.
Yeah,
we
we
did kill that
definitely killed the Baylor.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna be number 2.
Yeah, we
was.
killed all the powerful ones that we came across.
Wait, did Nuala have a second? Oh, wait, no, that was the second in command.
Yeah, Baylor. That's who we killed.
Yes, you knew the other second or the next in line was that Nalfashni that you guys killed, who was overseeing the cultists.
Oh, then blew up.
And then the third in line was the Merilith that was here in the fight that you guys also killed.
The 6 arms.
So we killed like the top 4 in command.
You killed
they-
basically all of our generals.
Is there a way we can like make a casting call or something? Like what is a like a
Next.
magical flare of like, hey, powerful demons show up here?
Manasa, you go to grab this thing, and you just kind of like, I don't know, your heart's not in it because this thing is just nasty looking. But you kind of just reach out and you just grab like at one of his arms, and it just like it freezes up and it kind of slowly turns around, and you just kind of grab one of his arms, and it just like drops down and just starts cowering, and you got it by the hand.
Okay. Hey.
You rolled in that one.
Oh my god! I was gonna say, how did I get him?
He sucks.
Hey, dude, what's your name? Does anyone
if-
understand what he's saying?
If you want to live, answer the question a little bit more intelligibly.
Galavar and our girl
I'll translate.
Okay,
hear
ask
him
him.
say like, "Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!"
Hey, buddy. She just wants
Ask
to know
him
your
who he
name.
thinks should be in charge.
My name's Smatch.
Smash, my man. Who's the next strongest around here that you think would be good at leading?
You're so strong. You're so strong. You lead. You just.
Demon. Next demon.
Oh.
If I were to kill the most powerful demon around here, who would it be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell him his life depends on it. Like me can hear all this, but he can't speak Abyssal.
That one. And he points at your demon friend that's been hanging out with you, Bofa.
What? Really? Like me just
So
poking
you
Bofa
said
with
this
his-
guy
with his
was
sword.
running away from something. Do I see the something that was chasing it coming toward me?
Here we go.
Oh,
Um.
that. is
Bofa
that?
is a little less. He's a little more scantily clad than that, but you know, it's the basic art.
Misha grabs like Bofa by the wrist and it's like
there it is.
holding him up in the air. Like this? Really?
And he's just like, "Hey,
Oh, he's hot,
stop."
isn't he? I forgot that he was sexy.
Yeah, he's like he's a little bit on the kind of thin side, and he's like, but he's completely like he's very
He's got like an
toned,
8-pack.
and yeah, like he's just very toned, and he's kind of slender, but yeah.
Manasa, come on, standards.
I mean, but I don't really have
Powerful
Ooh, yes,
demon in the
I
area,
can.
actually?
I'm gonna commune with nature.
That's what Manasa.
That's what
got.
you grabbed.
Wait, can you use commune with nature to find the
Oh,
hottest
jeez.
demon in a perimeter?
I mean, you can commune with nature and you can do like different things, and one of them is people, and you can kind of sense how powerful they are.
I mean,
Hotness is also power level.
I am the hottest in the area, but I don't know if that qualifies me for anything other than, you know, the hottest demon in the area award.
Right,
Maybe
I'm gonna
right.
cast because I can cast commune with
Where did we
nature as a
find this guy?
ritual, right? So I don't even need to worry about having spells.
Yeah, if you spend 10 minutes to cast it.
I mean, we've got 10 minutes, right, guys?
I mean, what's worse that could happen? Something could spill out of the forest and we find a powerful demon.
I don't know.
That's true. I mean, I have 5th level spells if I want to just do it. I'm gonna
Like-
try to do the 10-minute, and then if we run out of time, I'll just cast it.
The whole time you're doing it, Meech's still just holding up the demon, just holding him by the arm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, he puts his other hand up, like he's like, can we switch?
Fine. And Meech grabs him by the other arm, like switching arms.
Kind of does like one of these.
All right, so if I
You're
get
strong.
the 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I would want to gain knowledge. I can have 3 facts. One of which is fiends. I mean, that's really the only one I care about. But I probably will also do, like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Construction? Like, like, buildings
We
and
kinda-
things in the area? Although we
I
kind of
feel
know
like
that.
we know, yeah.
I guess undead? I don't know if there's undead here.
Well, they're not dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that helps.
How about major sources of safe drinking water?
Yeah.
I mean, the only one that really matters is the fiends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a sense that there are fiends in the area. There's there's fiends in the area, but it is quite a bit lesser concentration than it was the last few times you've pinged this area. They seem to be possibly you think like they're dispersing now that a centralized power is no more.
Do I sense any that are more powerful than the others?
At the moment, let me roll something.
How's Bofa looking on your power radar?
He's not a minor fiend, but he's not like this little nothing that you just grabbed by the wrist. But he's also not on a scale of 1 to 20. He's like a 4, whereas the Baylor would be a 20.
And what is the highest level I'm sensing?
That's good. How about this? I'll roll a d20.
Fair enough.
Bofa.
Wow.
Oh no!
Did we literally kill all the strongest, like, fiends on this plane?
I literally rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
He's like a
He-
4.
He just kind of smiles and he's like, "Wow, I guess
So-
maybe I'm tougher than I thought I was, huh?"
Guys, I think we created a really strong power vacuum.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to die. I mean, but like, if you guys really are serious about like taking this place over, like maybe if I can take over, and then maybe you leave your devil friend here and like a big ass army to like protect me, like then maybe
And,
that'd be cool.
You know what we would do to you if you were to, say, betray us or not listen to us, right?
Like my biggest thing is my self-preservation, and
Like, Meat tightens his grip slightly.
I just saw you cut the Prince of Demons in half. I am not. I mean, that would be the stupidest thing I could think I would do.
I mean, he seems to be, does anybody think he's lying?
You can roll insight
No.
checks if you'd like.
I don't.
My guess
Does
is
Meat
he's
roll an
probably-
intimidation check?
Oh yeah, if you want to.
How's that?
Oh shit.
He definitely he looks a little he's a little scared, but he's also kind of into it. You get the you get the impression that yeah, like he knows that he's no match for you and he doesn't want to die. You don't think he's definitely not planning on doing anything to go against you while you're a threat to him for sure.
If he like pulls him like holds him close to his face, and he's just like, "Just so you know, I have a country to run. If I have to come back here to deal with you, there'll be more than hell to pay."
Okay. Hell to pay. That's kind of an interesting turn of phrase in this case, huh?
Me just squints at him.
Yeah, right. No, got it. Loud and clear.
I just don't know about the timing on that whole army.
Yeah, hopefully,
How
I mean,
scary do you think a threat of our presence would be
like to who?
to challengers?
Oh, to any given demon, no one's gonna want to mess with you without, a really good reason.
Because we have things to do. And
Yeah.
if we have to come back here, everyone will die.
Oh, no, I get it.
Is he gonna have any way to contact us? To let us know something's happening here?
Actually, that's kind of an interesting point. I am able to make, a link with somebody. But that's it can only be one person at a time, and I
Skeletal?
kind of like to keep that freed up. So I don't want to default to that, but I mean, you guys have ways to contact me.
Well, I was wondering, we have the ring, right? Could we maybe give him a ring of sending?
To send an emergency.
Yeah, but that needs to be. Does that need to be re-upped?
You know there
Yeah.
are sending stones that are kind of a common magical
Right.
item.
It's like
Would
a walkie-talkie, but it's a rock.
Yeah,
Rocky talkie.
A rocky-talkie.
we'd have to get one back to him.
I mean, is Liston he's smart in magic stuff. Can he do it?
Yeah,
he
can you
just
make
holds up
a
a rock
sending
and
stone?
pokes Liston in the face with it.
I mean, you could always just magic yourselves back here, right?
Liston?
Yeah. Come back and forth, take trips.
Okay, I say we get some sending stones and we'll bring one to you next time. We'll come back and get one to you somehow.
Yeah, cool.
Actually, what we should do is we should take this other demon I have. Do I still have my Schmatch or whatever his name is?
Yeah, he's been the whole time he's been trying to get away from you, but has not been able to.
Okay. Maybe we'll just take him with us and we'll give him the sending stone and send him back here to give it to you.
Under threat of lots of pain.
I don't know. I don't trust him to be able to make it anywhere without dying.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
He looks like he has
and...
the mental faculties to be intimidated.
He's picking his nose.
Yeah, you might want to just let that one go.
Yeah,
he has
I let
a
him
baseline
go.
of fear.
They can only get so scared when they're that stupid.
All right. Should we should start making our way toward our boat.
Yeah, I would like to get my boat back.
You guys have a boat?
Yes, it is
wonder-
a unique boat.
Just curiosity's sake, could we pay because he's here right now, right, with the lizard folk, the pilot, the
Oh yeah, the
The ferryman.
ferryman.
is here.
Could he stay here and rule?
Oh, I think we
Not
need him to
exactly.
pilot our ships.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Not something I'm looking forward to doing.
Yeah, I feel like being a pilot of a ship is a little bit more of a cushy job than
Than-
a proxy ruler
Of a
and
demon
prone
plane.
to assassination. Which, I mean, there's the threat of us showing up again. with that. So I mean, maybe
should we let
yeah.
him know that if he wants to give control to someone else, as long as that someone agrees to do what we say? Like, if he doesn't want to be the ruler, and someone more powerful comes along?
Oh, maybe we can intimidate a secondary ruler. Whoever the next runner-up was, that 4 on the D20.
Yeah.
How far away was that 4?
That was
was
Bofa.
him.
Oh,
But I'm saying, like, everyone was kind of running away, and there might be more powerful ones that migrate to the area. Like, just let him know, like, if someone more powerful than you comes along, and you want to, like, bargain with them for your life, you can say that, you know, as long as you obey the Stradava, you can have the job. Just know that you're a proxy ruler like I am.
Yeah, no, right.
Like, we don't necessarily care who the proxy ruler is, as long as they do what we say.
keep him on a leash.
How? I have a question about Nuala's manor. It was like well fortified, wasn't it?
Was it more like a keep?
It was more like a mansion.
Okay.
So not really.
Were there parts of that area that were a little more fortified? Or
I mean, I
there-
did shoulder check through their perimeter wall.
The whole place is kind of crumbly. It's all very kind of ruins. You know, they were using like what was left of certain buildings to hole up. But you could try to find somewhere that is the most defensible.
Okay. I'm willing to do that. Whatever.
We also have a terraformer in our midst. Like, he points at Manasa.
Was
Yeah.
DemigorGONE's area a little more fortified?
That place, yeah, he like holed him up pretty heavily in there. That was it was a very fortifiable location because it had only a couple entrances, and it was you know, a little maze like.
Yeah.
Was there an area large enough to put a mighty fortress in?
Ooh,
Or to improve fortifications?
what is the area?
Oh,
Let's see.
120 feet on each side.
Yeah, I think
whoa.
that main cavern where Suborgagon, where you fought him, you think if you put it like right in the middle of that kind of floating island, you think that'd be enough space.
How are we expected to keep up that last line there, that last sentence? Every 7 days?
I could come back.
Listen, just makes his rounds.
If you keep it up for a certain period of time, does it become permanent like mine
Yeah.
does?
Mm-hmm.
Every 7 days for a year.
I mean, that's not that bad.
I mean, as long as somebody accompanies Liston, then he won't get jumped by lesser demons.
Yeah, I can come
And
and
I'd be
come with him.
recasting it from inside the fortress. So
Yeah, because you could just literally teleport to inside the mansion, recast it, and then teleport right back out, right?
yeah.
And I guess the denizens of the mansion would not want to mess with you if it meant that their fortress would crumble.
Yeah.
You just have to make that very clear to them every single time.
I'm gonna, when I get back, look into how ruling a plane works, or if there's like a way to cleanse it so that it doesn't have to be a demon who's ruling it.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
Well-
like changing the energy of the plane?
Yeah.
Can
Wow.
we?
Yeah, can
Do,
planes
like,
shift and like misalign from the
Arcana?
abyss?
I would
Checks?
assume if a plane can change into an abyssal plane that it could there's a way to change them out of it.
Like to shift to maybe what is it? The what is the like angelic planes?
Celestial.
Celestial. Like, can an abyssal plane be force shifted into a celestial plane?
Or just like a normal plane?
Oh, like a parallel.
Who are you asking?
I think we're all just kind of like talking out loud to each
Yeah,
other.
we're not
so
necessarily.
we're really
we're
asking
just like we're
Liston.
gonna research this when we get somewhere that has, like, would Silvery Moon have like libraries or like places that where you could research this kind of stuff? We could ask Argro, your dad.
I wonder if this is this more of a religion
Oh
thing?
yeah, Anson.
Yeah, Anson might know something
Yeah.
about this.
Is this in
Is this like
Candle
Arcana?
arcane
Keep?
territory or
Yeah.
religious territory? Because we're in the abyss.
Um,
Am I going to the church or am I going?
either one would probably be appropriate for certain information. But Bofa speaks up and he says, "Yeah, that all sounds crazy, but if you're talking about just like how do we make me like the ruler of this plane here, I think it's kind of like a well, first one thing we need to get be really helpful if we could get something of importance from either Saborgagon or Nuala, and you know, it'd be kind of like a show of force thing. You know, it's like, you know, if enough people believe I'm the ruler kind of thing. So if I don't really know what we could get, but if I go to a public place, summon a bunch of demons there, and I
I have a
declare that I'm the
question.
ruler and they accept it, then that's probably how it would work.
Did we skin anything from Spagorgagon? Spagorgagon?
Oh, like from the corpse?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would definitely.
Mead hasn't tried to carve it up yet.
Oh, is he still there? We just left.
Oh yeah, is the corpse still there?
Might be.
Or has it like dematerialized or anything?
It depends. It seems like the stronger the demon, like the longer it takes for that kind of thing to happen. So, it might still be there. It's only been a few days, I think. Well, it's been like a week.
I could
Oh,
go there
Spagorgagon, yeah.
right now. Maybe.
Well, is Demigorgon still there? Like the corpse is right behind us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't like the ruler of this plane.
I still want to.
Okay.
We should still get something from Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
yeah. So you remember like the earth like cracked open and like he like fell into it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Did Nuala's bow go with her?
Yes. Yeah, she was holding it when she got teleported out.
Hope that prison's really strong.
What do you mean, like something from Nuala? Like a specific item?
Yeah, I
Or just
don't
part
really
of her
know.
essence?
Like, it just have to be something of significance to her.
I mean, Guard
So, what about
Galavar is something of significance to her.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's that bow that Galavar's holding.
I'm a person.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm sure if we go back to her compound, there's something in her room or something that's of significance to her.
Hmm. Well, here's an idea. How about we all head back to that compound for now and then discuss this further
Well,
in a safer environment?
If I claim the plane myself, do I have to be here the whole time, or can I just like kind of come back like once a week?
I think if you leave, it's like free for all. I don't know. I mean, you might be able to come back and like rest control back, but yeah, rulers of planes don't usually leave.
What about simulacrums? Does it have to have souls?
Oh, that's That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of a belief thing once again, like a feeling thing, you know, like if there's enough that like feel like you're still here.
Okay.
What do you guys want with this like crappy old plane anyway? Like, yeah, you don't need it.
A nuclear testing facility. Area 52.
I don't need it for anything.
I mean, I could always use more real estate for spells.
Yeah, I mean, like it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys think.
Listen, couldn't you come like back here just like once a week and like nuke the place and then just leave?
Yeah,
Just keep it like killed off.
yeah. Just
I mean
cast
that's totally just a plan, right?
Just cast meteor swarm every day.
Yeah, or like once a week. I mean, it's not like they're
I
gonna
mean,
be.
don't I have that like? Is it Storm of Vengeance?
Yeah, Storm of Vengeance.
Yeah, that can just like destroy things in a very long.
Yeah, you know, like if you guys give this plane to me and then you just show up and just like bomb it like every day or every week, like that might be kind of inconvenient.
Well, I mean, we'd leave you inside the mansion, the mighty fortress.
I mean, I don't want to be stuck in there.
Well, I say for now we leave him in charge, and we can always, if we research and come up with something better, we can change that. We'll make sure that you're taken care of, though.
All right.
Whatever we end up doing.
Good luck, Wofa. Alright. Let's go get our boat.
Yes. So, Liston, do you have the capability of doing Mighty Fortress today?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. It's a pretty high level spell.
Yeah. So where to?
Let's head to the boat.
Yeah.
Did I see where the boat was when I mean, we kind of know where the boat is anyway, right?
Yeah, you know where the boat is.
All right. So, yeah, let's head to the boat.
The ferryman just goes, yes. And you all take off and travel that way toward the boat. There is a noticeable lack of, you know, a lot of demons. You know, it's a lot less demon rich on the way there. And you get to that spot where the boat was pulled up into the forest.
Do you remember why I had every single color on my character? I don't.
It was literally so that you were like, next time I get on, I'm gonna be like, why the heck do I have every single color on my character?
Okay, I'm gonna remove these then.
So
Playing
mission
pranks on
accomplished.
yourself.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Cool.
Yeah, you get there. What are you guys gonna do?
Is it the boat was not able to go in the sticks yet, right?
It was up on land, so we would have just had to shove it into the sticks. I guess.
But it wasn't damaged? Like, did they put it up on land because they needed to?
Well, wasn't it that the issue was that the hatch was opened while it was underwater, not that it was like breached?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
They partially flooded it to pacify the lizard folk before they went in and took pulled them all out.
So we could get in the boat and go back up the river?
Or we could just carry the boat through the gate.
Can we gate from here, though? I thought that's why we did that in the first place.
we couldn't gate because there was something not permitting interplanar travel, but now that Nuala is gone.
Oh, yeah.
But you probably don't have a gate spell available for today?
No, I don't.
Maybe we should just camp out inside of the the landed ship for now and try to recover.
Yeah, I think we all
We've been through
kinda
a
need
lot
to
in the
sleep.
last like 3 days.
We should
It's-
definitely have watches, though.
Lizard folk.
It
That's
will probably take some time to get the boat back to the water. We should maybe work on that before taking a rest for the night.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
might
it
be
is about nighttime right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be safer in the water.
Yeah, I guess see if would we be able to get it closer to the shore before taking a rest, maybe?
Yeah, you think
All right.
I mean,
How big is the boat?
I mean, it's pretty big.
Okay, I still have several polymorph spells that I could do. I polymorph into the biggest possible animal I can, and what would that be? Like a giant gorilla or something? Just
Yeah,
like pick
probably.
up the boat and like bring it to the water.
couldn't I
You
just
might need a.
gate it, like, underneath the boat, dropping it down to some water?
You could probably like push it into like a gate. You know,
Ooh, you
like,
know what?
kind
I
of-
can't,
I'm gonna
I can't
tip
open
it
a
in.
gate underneath
I'm
it,
gonna
like-
turn into like a giant bull or something like that, so I can pull it toward the water.
Oh. Because yeah,
Um,
once it's in the water, we can open it. Because I don't know if the gate. Didn't you say the gate could only open as wide as like the
yeah,
boat
like
with
the
masts?
front cross section.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like
Not
you
like
could
the
open
length of
it
it.
like underneath the front and like push it and
Shove it in.
drop it in.
Yeah, if it's gonna take some, I mean, we're just doing more work than we need to if we're trying to get it back to the water. We just need to get it through the gate.
I mean, yeah, if Manasa can maybe shove it into the gate, like so, basically topple it into the gate forward, that might be a feasible idea. That way, we don't have to get it to the water and then get it through a gate while it's moving.
Yeah, let's just do that. Water is.
My-
We don't need the water.
You think it might take 2 giant apes?
Okay.
If only we had another giant ape.
Oh wait, that's gonna be an issue.
Can I do? Wait, can I be a giant? Is that in my level?
Oh yeah.
Be a giant ape?
Is gate? Well, no.
Gate and
Your
polymorph are both concentration.
gate's
Yeah.
concentration. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like, cause I have enough that I could do more than one person, but it's concentration, so I can only do one at a time.
Is Argyle not strong enough?
Yeah. What about my wild shape? Can I? I don't know
Uh,
if I can do.
I think you'd be stronger as Argyrl than anything you could wild shape into.
Probably. Okay.
Yeah, you already broke magic with muscle, so I mean,
Yeah.
turning into anything is kind of a downgrade strength-wise.
You've got like strength that like giants generally have.
Now that how big of an animal could I do with wild shape instead of polymorph?
Much smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, because I'm wondering if like control water in wild shape, like if I could try to control the water to go.
To like pull it up
Pull
to
it-
the.
to waterbend the shore.
Yeah, basically, like to kind of make like a
Canal.
canal. Yeah.
Ooh. And I mean, it already has cleared away the trees where it was like a beach, right? Like up into the forest. So we just need to deal with the land behind it. So in
You
reality, we
definitely-
need to just fill in like a canal with water and then shove it into the canal.
Yeah, because I can control the low.
And it's a turtle ship. It's armored, so it can take just kind of like the the roughness of just shoving it across land back into the water, like a brief period.
Yeah, you guys definitely think that that would work.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use control water to make like a canal to get the boat back into the river.
All right, Manasa starts working the river of the Styx to kind of like wash up the shore, and then Fantasia out, and it starts dragging a bunch of sand with it, and it starts like shaping this this canal like that's like leading up right to the ship's edge. And the lizard folk all crawl in the ship with the ferryman.
That's got to be a lethal weapon, actually. Thinking about it now, is being able to like bend the river Styx into splashing on something purposefully.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Holy crap!
All right, do you think I'd be able to do it in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have more, if I needed more time, I could just do 2.
Yeah. You're like standing on top of the ship, like water bending back and forward as everybody either climbs on top of the ship or gets in the ship. Bofa flies up there and climbs down into the ship. And
I can also, I know it's, oh wait, is my cube of thing, is my cube of force concentration?
I don't believe so.
Okay, because I probably would cube of force around myself so that no water could get
Splash
in.
guard.
Yeah, like a splash guard cube of force.
Yeah, every once in a while you're a little overzealous with it, and like it does a little bit of sea spray like up in the air.
Yeah.
And you're thankful you thought of that, as it kind of like just like pelts against the windshield almost.
Yeah, that's basically. I'm kind of thinking like one of those ships with the little bubble window on top, you know?
A little cupola.
Yeah.
Yeah, and eventually you drag the ship out to sea.
All right. Let's rest for the night now.
Ooh.
That's funny. Yeah, so you guys back in your ship. Miraculously, you've got everybody with you that you brought with you to the plane, plus one. Bofa, who's like, and thinks the ship's pretty cool as he walks around, kind of checks it out.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool. So, going. Where's our destination? Are we? I mean, you guys are gonna sleep. That's cool. Don't mind me. I'll just hang out. But yeah, where are we going next? We going? We gonna stop by the material plane? We sailing out of here? Or...
I think that's the plan.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, we can just leave this plane to let whatever power vacuum fill itself.
Wait,
Yeah.
Who's talking right now?
Bofa.
Bofa's not coming.
Bofa's not coming?
No. He's staying here. I'm not taking him to the prime material.
Oh well. Okay.
Why
so
not?
let's say you guys have gotten the ship out to sea. You haven't gone down or anything, and Bofa starts to climb into the ship.
I'm gonna put out my hand and be like, "Wow, you're not coming.
What?
I just met you yesterday.
We had a
Today.
I mean, we had a deal.
I mean, we did kind of have a deal.
I mean, you said you were going to take me to the prime material. I mean, even if we come back, I mean, your deal, that would be...
Really? I missed that. Okay.
We'll let him spend 24
Well,
hours
we did have
on
a
my.
deal.
This is the rest of the Stratova's responsibility. I did not agree to taking a demon
Let him
to the prime.
It is my boat.
We'll let him spend 24 hours on my island, and then we'll bring him back.
You can
Yeah.
control whether or not he's like teleporting around. You know all of his capabilities.
We can make him sign a contract.
Yeah.
I mean,
We could make him sign a contract that
Well,
he
we
won't
just
leave my
met-
island.
We just met this demon. We have no idea what he's capable of, but
I
He
did
seems pretty
insight
trustworthy.
him though, and he basically
He's a low-level demon as well.
He also knows
Yeah.
what we'll do if he tries to run
all
away.
right,
Yeah.
not my problem.
Hey, like, I'm just gonna stand over here. You guys just talk it out. I mean, whatever you guys decide is cool.
Manasa kind of wants 24 hours with him on her island.
She's just like off in the corner, like
Fair
laying on
enough.
an armoire, like paint me like one of your French girls. Just like, you guys figure out what you want to do. Like, he's just I'll be over here.
Because right now you can't do the mansion thing, and I'd feel guilty. Like, we did kind of make a deal that we'd take him back with us.
Here, we'll remind him
I mean,
by taking him with us what
can't-
benefits there can be for being on our good side.
This is true.
Hey, I had a thought. All the demons are like, they all scattered, right? Because there's nothing keeping them in any one place. But once somebody does seize power here, in the early days, they'll still be kind of vulnerable. They won't have a whole lot of support, right? But there will be a higher concentration. Then we come back, kick out the ruler, we take over right in front of everyone, right? And then we're like, now we own this, right?
Or we just tell the ruler, hey, you're ours now. You do what we say if you want to stay in charge. This is our liaison, our ambassador, Bofa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd kill me. I wouldn't survive that, I don't think.
But then we'd kill them.
Yeah, but I don't like the first part.
I think we'd have to kill them first, and
Hmm.
then take over with all the smaller demons, excepting Bofa.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know, does that makes any sense? I don't know,
I
makes
mean,
sense
it
to me.
does make sense to kind of let the power vacuum fill itself.
Yeah, and then we take back the consolidated power.
I imagine if we show up again, that they'll immediately know who we are. So, yeah.
Right, you guys have clout.
yeah, my fear is getting back, because the moment there isn't a leader without us, isn't that person capable of stopping us from getting back here?
Well, I mean, you got here the first time, right?
Yeah,
I still
would
haven't
rather
seen any
teleport to the
trees
plane
that I could.
directly than keep having to take alternate routes to get back here.
I feel like they had to also be a certain level of strength, so if we couldn't teleport here the first time, that would tell us how strong the character is.
You grabbed something from on the other side of the portal with the dead god, right?
I mean, I have the super giant gemstone.
Right. But could you use that to teleport there?
Oh,
And then
to
we could
the-
just walk right through the portal to get here?
Bada bing, bada boom.
It's like a
So if we-
safety waypoint.
Yeah, so if we can't teleport into this plane, we can teleport right to the teleport to this plane,
We
you know? Like,
sneak in through the back door.
Mm,
yeah.
Hey.
So we can pretty easily get into this plane whenever we want.
Sounds smart to me. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
Thought I
just got quiet.
disconnected for a second.
No, we all agreed, so we just weren't saying anything.
Meat's also coming up with a name for the ship,
Mm.
as it has earned it.
Don't worry, listen. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
And I'll take responsibility for both.
You will?
I will kill you if you mess with me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Demons don't really follow contracts, do they?
You would know that a demon doesn't really give a shit about contracts generally.
Okay.
He's not, once again, there's a little bit of a distinction between, what he is and most demons. There's a little bit of a gray area there, whether or not he would or not.
Hey, Bofa.
Yeah.
I have something called banishment, and I can do it many, 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 many times a day. So if you fuck with me, it will take me mere seconds to send you back here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and we could place... I think I have these. They might be in a universal bag. We could place these shackles on him after we get out of here. And I pull out the dimensional shackles.
Ooh, normally I'd be okay with like a little, shackling up, you know what I mean? But like,
I give them to Manasa.
I put them on Bofa.
Oh.
Oh, we don't want to do that now,
No,
though.
you're right.
We're all going
Such
through
a
the
turn
gate,
of
and he's
events.
like getting pushed back.
Yeah, I take the shackles. And I look at Bofa. I'm like, ooh, this will be fun.
Yeah, maybe, do they, like, resize, like, put it around my neck, walk around like a doggy?
Alright, I think I've had enough of this.
Manasa, I think he's into it.
Yeah. I think some of the pirate ladies are going to have fun with him on my island, too.
Pirate lady.
Like, whoever's into it,
Probably some of the men, too.
We're just passing it around.
Manasa has a whole spectrum of crew.
I do indeed.
That's cool. Yeah, I look forward to meeting them all. All right.
He could make a good attraction for my my party boat too. People might pay to party with a demon.
Oh, yeah. Take a little trip on the evil side.
Yeah, meet named the boat. I put there in the chat.
Yes. How do you pronounce the first part?
Okaz?
Okaz Krengal?
Yes. Or Kren for short.
I'll probably just call it Kren.
Ocean breaks the land. Or
Oh,
Breaker
nice.
for short.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll
Meets
write that
boat.
down.
I'm gonna note that actually. I have my notes as well.
All right, so are we sleeping right now?
I hope so. I have
Yeah.
a max health of 49 right now.
Yeah, we're sleeping.
Yeah, it's one hell of a fight to make you guys look like that after being fully rested.
We doing a long rest or?
Yes.
Yep. You guys, despite having all your wounds, repaired by the dead god, you're still pretty damn tired at this point. So, the ferryman keeps you in like a holding pattern throughout the night, as all the lizard folk and the rest of the Stradava sleep well. You get all your hit points back, you get all your spell slots back, half your hit dice, all your consumable abilities and powers.
I forgot what my max hit points were.
That's why I was telling you
hard.
you should put it in brackets.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
know,
what I
but
did.
I did that, changed it before you told me. So
So it'll be
Was it one? No.
it
11
was definitely
times
over
20.
200.
11 times 20 plus
Okay.
5.
Gotcha.
Oh, are you going with the like not rolling for each increase?
Yeah, I don't think most people rolled for any levels. I think there was
did,
only a couple levels that got rolled for.
and a couple of them hurt.
225. It's crazy. Manas, you have exactly 20.
Yeah,
I mean 200.
that's what I've had.
Dope. Yeah, you guys wake up. You feel great. You know, a little sore, you know, from like all the fighting and adventuring that you've been doing. Meat, you said that was Ocean Breaks the Land?
Yes. It's kind of more Ocean Breaks Land, but I added the into there. In Meat's culture, you earn your name through actions, including ships and inanimate objects.
Nice. Love it. All right. Bofa sees you guys getting up and he says, "Hey, good morning," or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. You know, we're just like underwater, which is kind of a weird feeling. None of you are morning people. I get it. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
I'd make you
Meat
some
just like
coffee,
grabs him out of
but-
instinct, like waking up.
Ah.
Lets him go.
Thanks. A little rush to the head, you know.
I am not usually wakened.
Yeah. You know what? I'll keep that in mind.
All right, Liston, you want to take us home? See if you can from here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's go. Sorry. Just get excited.
He's a
First
strange
time?
one.
Hey man, I haven't been to the material plane in a long time.
What happened the first time?
Oh, sometimes you get summoned and you do a thing and then they send you back, it's just it's never forever. Or you catch an arrow and, you're just like,
Have you
Makes
been to the
sense.
material plane many times?
a couple times.
What did you do?
Oh, like this cult summoned me this last time and I was just doing some stuff for him. Actually, it really wasn't that long ago, but like it feels like forever when you're trapped. I mean, the abyss, it sucks. It sucks. Like it's just not cool. Like most demons, they don't give a shit. I like the finer things in life. I like, the nice air but yeah, someone like me gets summoned, generally it's for some, debauchery kind of stuff.
Is it because you're hot?
I mean, that's part of it. Like, that thing you grabbed out in the forest, you think it's gonna do something like that? No. Like, yeah, everybody sees
Are
that.
there spells for summoning just specifically hot demons?
Oh
Is that a
yeah,
thing?
yeah. No, I mean, like you can, yeah, like they figure it out. Like I don't really know how the magic works. I just like, and then like I'm there, and I'm like, yes, mortals, what do you want me to
Ah.
do for you?
Are there any like specific spells like that for maybe, I don't know, red cat-esque demons? No, I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's a demon and especially if you know its name, it's like real easy.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
You know a red cat demon?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I mean, I saw like a fox demon. He was like snooping around outside. I'd like talked to him once. I didn't tell Nuala that he was there, but like,
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
He died
Oh, he did die.
because he
that's
banished
too
you.
bad. I kind of liked him.
Yeah, he was okay.
Didn't trust him.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't trust him.
Should we trust you?
I mean, like, should you trust anyone really?
And he just like leans in over him, just like, should we trust you?
Yes.
Hmm.
So, yeah, neat. Let's do this. Yeah, let's go. I'm excited.
Before we gate, should somebody make a contract with him to make sure he like signs a?
I think we already determined that demons don't care about contracts, though.
Do they not
That's
care
a
about
devil's
contracts? I
thing.
thought they did.
Well, he's kind of like the in between, so it's like it might mean something, it might not.
Yeah, if we get him to sign a contract that says I will not just flee somewhere on the prime material, like, will he abide by that? Do we know?
Well, I mean, it'll make him if he
Let's
tries to
ask
work with
him.
devils in the future. It'll probably
Yeah.
make it more difficult.
I'm right here.
We're just talking in
So-
front of him about him.
Right. No, I get it. I'm like, no, I get it. You guys are mortals. I'm a fiend. You're bringing me to your home, basically. So you want to make sure everything's in the up and up. Here, look. As long as this contract has something in it for me, yeah, I'll sign it.
But will you be bound to it?
I mean, yeah. Like, have you ever heard of there's these things called retrievers? They're crazy. I saw one once. Do not want to mess with those guys. Anyway,
Wait,
you
what's a retriever?
a retriever? It's
a
like,
dog.
yeah, like small, golden, fluffy, ruff, ruff, ruff.
Hellhound.
Different kind of retriever.
What
Big-
actually is a retriever?
Giant metal four-legged thing, right? Can just slice through planes of reality like it's butter. Always knows where you're at. Never stops. Its only purpose: bring you back to the planes where they like deal with all these, like where all the contracts get stored ultimately. And if you're in
Oh.
violation of a contract and you get told on, they send one of these things after you. And
Oh, right,
bad news.
rules.
yeah,
So
it's bad.
demons have to follow those rules too?
Oh yeah, like yeah, if you go through the right channels and everything to file it, and yeah, really anybody can get pursued.
Galabar, you can make contracts, right?
Yeah, I can.
Can you fashion up a contract for our friend here? A no escape clause?
Yeah, sure. Let me think.
Cause we'll make sure you're having a good time when you're with us, but should you run, oh, we'll find you.
Oh no, I get it.
I make a contract that states that he is required to be within a certain distance of Manasa for the entirety of being on the material plane.
Okay. All right.
I mean, considering Manas is usually where the party is, that's usually the best place to be.
I mean, yeah, you'll have a good time. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's a very, very easy clause to follow.
He's got like a little like leather thing that's like a choker, and he's just kind of like, ew.
Make it a little relaxed, maybe kind of a wide area, because I mean, there's a lot of fun to be had, I'm sure,
So-
on that boat or that island.
300 feet? Is that close enough?
That's a little restrictive. Don't
I
you
mean,
think?
that's almost a little restrictive to me
What
too.
if he leaves me though? Like,
Yeah.
what happens?
So he either has to be on my island, or within 300 feet of me.
Or
Okay.
maybe a subclause, if Manasa gives him like a day off to roam, has to be back within a specific amount of time.
Yes.
I burn the first one and I rewrite it.
He's just like a pile of ashes as he's rewriting contracts.
Keep writing something different.
So yeah, he either has to stay on my island, be within 300 feet of me, or if given
Or-
approval, return within 24 hours.
Yeah, those
Alright,
are
I burn the second one and I do a third one.
pretty good terms, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, my island, it's a distillery island, so you'll have all the alcohol you want. The pirates are constantly coming around, so you'll basically have all the fun you want, male or female. Trust me, they're all kinds of crazy.
Free
we have
roam
lot of
on
fun
a
on that
vineyard. I mean, that's pretty tasty. Probably better
Yeah.
tasting than anything you find in the abyss.
I mean, that's all sounding pretty good to me.
Again, to our allies.
And we'll
there are many
occasionally
benefits.
do, like I said, I'll take you on the party boat sometimes. You can come with me sometimes to do other fun stuff.
Cool.
But if you gotta have like a prison, kind of, being on an orgy island is pretty great.
And what if I ever like end up on a different plane, right? Like either like completely against my will, like will.
Well, it says
Like-
while you're on the material plane.
Okay, so like if I end up banished or something, like, and I'm on a different plane, then the contract just ends.
If
Oh,
you
and
have
it's
not requested the banishment.
Anytime you're on the material plane.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
so-
contract is valid anytime you're on the material plane.
Got it. So it doesn't end, but like is like reinstated basically while I'm back.
Yes.
Should you come back to visit, for if we bring you back or whatever.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, yeah, no, that works. Yeah, Pirate Pleasure Island. Here I come. Hey, you got
That's
really
what she
nice
said.
handwriting.
Well, I didn't write anything.
Oh, who wrote that then?
This is this is from the channels of the Devil Contract Society.
That makes sense. Here's my question as DM. Did you try to hide anything in the contract?
No, I have no need to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anytime we fill out a contract with somebody, we're on the level.
Gotcha. I just figured I'd ask. He
And
like
I'll be the one to sign with him since I'm kind of taking charge of him.
Oh, like the appointee of the
Yeah.
like our end of the bargain.
Yeah,
I'm only
Galamar
here as an
makes
official
the
notary.
contract. Yeah, he's like the notary, but I'm signing the contract with Bofa.
cool. Yeah, this looks good. All right.
I mean, literally, there's no negatives to this except to you breaking the contract.
Yeah.
He kind of does this thing where his tail kind of comes up and it slides up like his chest and across his neck, and then just does this thing where it touches the paper, and as he looks at you guys, he goes like that, and then it like
Very
comes-
dexterous with that tail.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what I can do with this tail.
He just like raises an eyebrow.
Okay, and then Manasa will sign it as well.
All right. And then does where's the contract go? Do you keep it like physically, or do you like whisk it away?
Should we give it to Liston because he probably has storage for contracts?
Well,
I feel like-
Well, I
He
figure
was-
when it poofs into feathers, it goes to wherever it needs to be.
yeah, like the retrievers.
So it's like
Yeah.
in a pocket dimension or something until we call it.
I
Didn't he
send
say
them as needed.
like that? There's a place where like they store the contracts, and then the retrievers will.
No,
know?
that's if we file it. If we file a claim that somebody breached a contract, I think.
Ah.
Then the retrievers come from wherever that is. So I'm pretty sure we'd have to go through a bunch of loopholes to file for a breach of contract, and then the retriever breaches dimensions and then goes after the breachee.
I can
Okay.
call on it as needed, I assume.
Yeah, these things, like I was calling it a retriever, but it's just kind of a slang name. I actually realized there is something called a retriever, which is also super scary, but these things are called maruts.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about that later.
Either way, we don't have to worry about that unless we do, but we don't.
No, and we won't. I don't know how you mortals do that. You cross your fingers, or is that the opposite?
That's the opposite. That's if
Okay.
you want to lie. Yeah.
You know
I
that?
see people do that. They don't usually live long.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you done with your like caster calisthenics? Ready to go? You like work your fingers a little bit?
We're already on the prime material.
What?
I cast a gate like 10 minutes ago.
Anyway, Ferryman,
None of us
let's
would know because we're on the boat in the middle of like.
Yeah, I was just talking to the
Like
ferryman.
underneath.
Yeah, and he just calls for the ferryman to reach the surface so we can surface somewhere on the top of the ocean.
Yeah. You guys go up to the surface. You breach the surface, and do you guys like pop the hatch and look around, or?
Yes. Also, Ferryman, remind me to invest in some kind of internal seals for locking, so that the outside can't just open it again.
That is a good idea.
New security.
Yeah. All right. So where exactly on the prime material are we right now?
I think. Yeah. Where did you take everybody? Listen.
Where did we leave from?
Well, I think you can kind of just pick a place, but I believe that you basically just took off from Neverwinter and then got out far enough. You know.
Yeah, I would have taken us back to Neverwinter then. I would have just taken us back to where we started.
Good.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, wherever going to it, does it have good I don't know, like a good workers dock for ship maintenance?
For sure. Neverwinter is probably one of the better places you could go.
How much would it cost to install specifically like interior locking bulkheads? Because it really just be on the exterior doors.
Yeah. You think you could get somebody to do a really good job for like 100 gold?
Okay, done.
Yeah, you find some guys, hanging out at the docks. Like you pull up, you dock the ship. Old like crusty looking like white bearded like sailor
like
dude.
Artificer, like
Yeah,
a sailor artificer.
He like walks up and he's like, yeah, how long you staying?
How long are we staying?
I'm actually gonna jet for a few hours, so I'll see you guys in a few hours. I take Bofa.
I mean, I imagine we'll be recovering.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take Bofa and walk through a tree to my island.
Okay, so you get off the boat.
As long as it needs, I think. That's what.
Right after you get off the boat, you Bofa just like from head to toe shifts, and his wings disappear, his tail disappears. He's in like a nice kind of like suit, with like a black suit with like a red tie, and he's got like hair is all slicked back. His horns are gone. He just looks like a dude.
But is he still hot?
Oh yeah, he looks basically like him, sans horns and wings and tail, and he's clothed instead of being in like the
loincloth, kind of basically
chivalry red mankini that he was wearing.
All right, yeah. Hey guys, I'll be back in a few hours. I'm gonna go show Bofa around the island and let him get comfortable there.
And then
take your time
to ruin Manasa's time, I say, don't forget he was in me first.
Do you have a little demon in you? Would you like to?
He says, I've had better times.
Ooh.
You will have better times today. Come on. And Manasa walks through the nearest tree to get to the island.
Yeah, inside check.
He was real sassy, and he laid it on real thick, so it was kind of hard to read.
Oh. It's okay, listen. It's fine.
So
There'll
yeah,
be other demons.
Dockmaster gets your name, gets your ship name. He actually
Meat pays for the work up front.
he's like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll get this started.
Just
You,
shove it
Yeah,
on
don't
the
worry. I'll
mission.
be able to find you if you don't complete the work.
We'll fix her up just better than Driftwood.
He just gives him a firm pat on the shoulder, like a really firm pat on the shoulder.
All right, yeah.
Our girl's probably gonna look for the nearest potions shop to restock.
Yes,
Okay.
actually, same.
Got it. Yeah, you guys, you know where the shops are, in Neverwinter. You've been here a bunch of times. How many? Let's see. We'll figure out how many they've got.
Yeah, Meat's looking for superior potions.
Overall, in the city,
Because superior potions are the ones that are usually like, what, 100 gold a pop? Or more?
It's
More,
Yeah.
way more.
Like 1,000 gold a pop?
2,500.
2,500, that's what
yeah.
it is.
You find 2.
Do they have any greater healing potions too?
You find 10 greater healing potions.
Okay, so you want to split?
Yeah, do one superior potion a part. And,
Yeah, and 5 greater.
Yeah, I'll do
Okay,
that.
the graders are 250 apiece.
Oh, 250 gold?
250, yep. 250
Okay,
gold.
let me do some math here.
Yeah, let me know what that is, because I don't want to do the calculation.
I think that's...
So,
Nope, I lost it.
1,250 for 5. And then each superior is 2,500, you said?
Yep. So 3,750
Yes.
total. There you go.
So in platinum, that's 375?
Yes.
Okay, you just remove the 1 0, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's see. Liston, what are you doing?
What was I doing? I was gonna research. I said I was gonna research something. Demons owning a plane.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Okay.
I'll go to the clergy.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, there's the House of Knowledge, which is like the big research hub that's like it is technically a temple too. It's a temple of Ogma, the god of knowledge. So that would probably be your best bet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look.
You hit
around
like
there.
both aspects. Galavar, what might you be doing?
Well, I think I owe Papa Gillian some information.
Okay. So he's in Silvery Moon.
Is that? Oh, we're in Neverwinter, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I got confused. I would probably just search for a few scrolls of sending, and then that is all.
Okay. Give me a D100. Okay, yeah, there's actually 2 in town. It's a pretty common spell.
Alright, so I'll take them both.
Okay. They are. Let me look. Gotta look up my own stuff. What's up?
Can also try to find a shop that might want to buy this depleted necklace of Fireball. I just kind of have it.
Oh, it's depleted.
It's old. Well, yeah, I used all 3 charges on it. And I don't know if we have the ability to recharge a limited magic use item.
I'll take it.
I'm looking for money.
Well, let's see.
How much?
Question.
So, Galavar, for both those scrolls would be 500 gold
Total?
total. Yep.
All right, sounds good.
The person that you find says, "Ooh, I'm sorry. They, without the beads is really what holds the power. This is kind of just a piece of string."
Ah. How much would you pay for
Yeah.
this piece of string?
Would you be willing to maybe would you sign this piece of paper saying that I'm your favorite magic shop in all of Neverwinter? Because then I'd be able to pay something.
I'm Commander Shepard. Sorry.
I'm Meat of the Stradivar. This is my favorite shop.
Uh,
Wow, that sounds a lot like me giving you something.
Well, no, I would be paying. I mean, it would be a favor to me, and then I would pay you for the.
Hey,
string.
listen, you want some string?
Sir?
I don't want your string anymore, Meat.
Me
I
just
didn't know
throws
it
it at
was just
Liston.
beads.
It's just like flutters through the air. It has been revealed to me this is just string now. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this necklace of fireball because it is no longer a necklace. It is now a string.
Manasa, you end up on your island. Who is on your island for sure? Do you have a plant?
I
Like a
do
tree?
have a tree caretaker, I believe. I forget what kind of tree. I think it's like an apple.
An awakened apple tree?
Yeah, I think it's an awakened apple tree.
Isn't it like in line with your like orchard or something?
I mean, it's like in control of my orchard. It like takes care of my orchard for me.
Yeah,
But-
you get there and there's an awakened apple tree who is picking oranges.
Okay. Is there any of my pirates on the island at the moment?
They're actually all out at the moment.
Okay.
They come back here often, but sometimes they're all out. Sometimes both crews or whatever are either making a run of your tequila to civilization somewhere, or and then there's the other ship that is owned by Caspian Arroyo.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty quiet right now.
All right, well, Bofa, this is my island, and I show him like the orchards. I introduce him to my apple tree. Did I name him? I feel like I named him, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, anyway, this is my apple tree. He's in charge of the orchard here. You're welcome to pick any fruit that you want to eat. And then I'll bring him over to like the little village that we've kind of built, because by now I'm sure that like it's got several homes and things.
Yeah,
have
this is nice. This is nice. Oh, yeah. He does this, and like from the bottom up, like he turns back into himself and he stretches his wings. He's like, the sun is really nice. He picks up an apple and takes a bite out of it.
All right, I will have a house built for you for the moment. You can use. Do I have a house here? I have like the building my distillery building, but I don't know that I actually have a house here yet.
Yeah, don't you have like a place with for all the pirates to stay?
I do,
like a
but
bunkhouse?
it's more like a bunkhouse. So yeah, I guess you can use the bunkhouse for now, but I'll probably build him his own little cabin.
If you have like an orchard island like that, I bet you could totally have like a bungalow you rent out, just like for visiting like rich people.
I mean,
Charge them
possibly.
exorbitant fees.
Give him a tour of my distillery and my orchard.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I show him around. We have some fun in the bunkhouse.
Yeah, you drag him in there, and he looks like super kind of nervous, and like it's about the time you guys are about to have some fun. He says, I just this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is never. Whew, that's not really. It's kind of weird for me. A little bit of like performance anxiety, I guess. But I mean, you know what I am, right?
Yeah,
Like, and that is?
a demon.
Yeah, but like more specifically?
I guess I don't. Then what are you more specifically?
I'm an incubus.
Oh,
And
You know what
Okay.
an incubus is? Well, you've heard of a succubus, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like the other way, right? Like,
So
what are the negatives?
so like, like this is kind of like my thing. It's like I corrupt mortals, and then I like, the carnal desires of the flesh, and then I like through that I mind control them and I make them do evil things.
Can we corrupt somebody that's already corrupted?
yeah, I mean, I'm already pretty carnal.
Yeah, right. Right. I just so this is kind of weird for me though, right? Do you see why that would be weird? Like it's kind of not usually how things go.
So you
He's used
prefer
to.
and like they aren't coming to you.
Yeah, that's like it's like really weird. Especially since Like I mean like believe me, they always come to me, but they don't usually know that I might.
Wait, does it override his control if they like are the ones in control?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just a weird dynamic.
Well, and I know that incubus sometimes like get their women pregnant, but
Demon baby.
I mean, what if we just did some backdoor stuff?
I mean, if you're still into it, I'm not gonna say no.
Well,
I'm
now I'm
just saying
thinking
it's-
about like I don't necessarily want him.
He's like, I'm
Just
into
like-
sexy things, but you guys are making it weird.
Just cast protection of good and evil on yourself.
Yeah, don't forget, when dealing with a succubus or an incubus, always wear protection. That is protection from good and evil.
Well, but now I'm thinking like the pirates that come. I don't want them to be having like demon babies.
The pirates are doing what?
Says, well, look, I will try not to do like the mind stuff, like I just
Can you help yourself though?
don't like smash my head in with your stick or something, that'd be cool. I mean,
as soon
I've
as he's
never
back on the other
tried.
plane, like his control is kind of gone, right? If he does do anything.
but I mean, like, I'm still into it, but like, I just don't want you to kill me, if something happens.
Maybe
I
we
mean-
shouldn't be like alone when we do this for the first time. Then like have someone near that can like dispel.
I mean, you got that tree.
Yeah,
He likes to watch.
not really capable of dispelling.
Doesn't bother me any.
Tree looks disrespectfully.
There's a couple of birds are doing it up in my branches just this morning.
What do you
Would
think the
I-
noises are that they make all the time in the woods?
Would I know if there's any way to like prevent the pregnancy part at least?
Yeah, you think a dispel, like a protection from good and evil, would probably do it? That was a good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fucking planner contraceptives.
All right. Well, the thing is, like, when the pirates come back, though, how are
This
they
stream is
gonna?
PG-13 at least.
Like, am I just gonna have an island full of half demon babies?
I mean, you know, like, you've met tieflings before, right?
That's true.
You know, they're not bad people. I mean, I wish they were.
All the time.
I mean, it would be great if they were all evil. Like, some of them are, for sure. But, like, most of them are misunderstood at worst.
You know, having pirate parents, it's very ambiguous.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, tieflings would probably do pretty well on the water. I mean,
The
there
question
are, like,
is-
water tieflings, aren't there?
Yeah, I think so.
Would you
I
be
don't exactly
introducing
stick
more
around.
evil than already exists in the world? I mean,
Yeah.
Come on. it's your island.
Yeah, but the tieflings wouldn't have contract, and they could go anywhere.
I mean, you can always just, like, if you decide this isn't gonna work, I mean, I could just leave.
I mean, I could send you back to your plane if you want me to.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, you know, we'll think about it, you know, whatever, and then that's always an option, I guess.
Now, I'm just curious, how would that work if an incubus had sex with a guy?
I mean, I don't think the dude's gonna get pregnant.
I mean, yeah. Okay. But would the control stuff still be like...
I mean, that's what they do, you know, it's an evil being that corrupts people and you know,
And they're just unnaturally hot.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how they do it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Protection of Good and Evil on myself, and then I'm gonna have sex with him.
All right. Yeah, it is a great time. Some of the best sex you've ever had. But at one point, he does seem to lose control, and he yells out, "I'm gonna charm!" And then,
Jesus.
and I need you,
God damn it.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Do I get advantage since he warns me?
Well, you have advantage because of the protection from evil and good,
Fair enough.
and that is
22.
good enough. You feel your mind start to you felt magical mind control in the past, and you feel like your mind is starting to be taken over. He apologizes profusely. Sorry, that's never happened to me before.
Oh, stop! We keep going.
God damn it.
And scene. Uh,
I will probably also cast a dispel on myself afterwards. Dispel
plan B?
evil and good. Just yeah, exactly.
listen. Your research. Give me an investigation. Oh noes.
Ooh.
As it turns out, the act of a demon like taking over a plane is like not very well documented by mortals. All of the planes that have been taken over by demons have, for the most part, happened thousands of years ago. As long as the Blood War has been going on, or has been in a stalemate. So it's kind of hard to find information on it. Was there a different question also?
No, I think. I think. Oh, I mean, if that wasn't documented, then my simulacrum question was probably.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, it's probably going to be like trial and error. Bofa seems to have an idea of how he could do it or how it could work, basically just have to declare that you're the god of the plane and get enough of the population on board with it. Which generally means being the biggest, baddest demon, but you think, there's other ways to control.
Yeah, sword.
Sword. You guys, you do some other shopping. You do, you get your boat gets fixed up. Meet. Doesn't take very long. Um, Galavar, with your scrolls ascending, are you planning on sending some messages?
No, not at this time. I just want
Okay.
to stock them up a little bit.
You all do. Um, you do, remember, and I think it's on the back of some of your minds probably that you sent Nawala off somewhere, and you haven't really checked. Were you going to go that way, or what would you do anything about that?
Any of us?
Yeah, like I mean, is Galavar concerned about?
Well, I kind of trust these guys because I don't actually know where they sent them, but they felt pretty confident in the place. So if they felt the need to check, I would just kind of default to how they felt about the characters.
When you
that
say
sent.
they, you mean listen.
So
basically, where are you guys? What's the next major thing you guys are gonna head to go do?
Well, after me and Bofa are done, I'm gonna go find the pirates. To just warn them that there's an incubus on the island.
Got it.
This contract does not stipulate any kind of mind control, but it does stipulate leaving the island.
Yes, he is not
There are
allowed to leave
boundaries.
the island. There are
Just not
boundaries.
mind control.
And it sounds like only one person can be charmed by him at a time. And like
So that means always bring a buddy to the encounter.
Yes, basically. Be a threesome.
Or more.
And then Draining Kiss seems like the biggest thing I have to worry about. Because he does psychic damage. The target
What's
dies
happening
if this.
what's going on?
I want to make sure he's not going to kill my pirates.
She's pulling what we call a pro gamer move, and she's reading out of the monster manual.
Oh my god.
All right, fine. I'm gonna
You're not supposed
research
to do that.
Incubus. I'm gonna research Incubus.
Got it. You find all that stuff out.
I mean, Bofa would have just told me all this if I asked him. So
he
it's
was
not
coming
like...
clean on everything.
Yeah. So I research by asking him.
Gotcha.
And I ask him if there's any way he can control the Draining Kiss normally. Or if there's any way I can, like, remove that ability from him?
He just has to kiss with things other than his mouth.
He asks if there's, no reason in particular, but is there, like, anyone that's, like, really important to you?
I mean, I don't want you to kill any of my pirates.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Pirates do die, though. They do die kind of often, so I mean...
Here's the thing.
I mean, I am gonna warn them all.
I don't like to kill people. Like, that's not what I do. Not the people that I interface with directly, because they're more useful to me alive. Um, Killing them is not. I mean, that's like a defense mechanism.
Okay. Well, I am going to warn all of the pirates about you. And
Please
I
do.
what?
Nothing.
He said, "Please do."
So they will know you're an incubus and that you're capable of charming them. Some of them may be willing to be charmed. They may enjoy it. And that's fine.
To each of their
But
own.
do not charm them unless they've given you permission prior.
All right, fair enough.
Has to be consensual charm.
Yes. And no draining kisses. Don't kill people.
Gotcha.
And then so then I'm gonna head off and talk to my pirates and anyone else who might come to the island.
Okay, you do all that.
And I'm going to where would I have found them? Are they on their boat or are they in the city?
Um,
I mean, I probably would have checked because they go back and forth from Waterdeep, right?
yeah. So it wouldn't be very. It's not a huge trip. So it wouldn't be. Let's say like the next day, like they just start. You start searching for them, and they're like most of the way back to the whale bones.
Okay. Well, because another thing that I probably would have done. Oh, and I've already used at least one of these. I would have gone to a city and gotten a sending stone or searched for a
Gotcha.
shop with a sending stone so that I could give one to Bofa so that he can communicate with me.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. They're only 50 gold.
Okay. So I would buy that and give it to him so he can communicate with me.
Got
And
it.
then I'd basically tell him if he does accidentally kill someone to notify me immediately, because if I can get there within a minute, then I can just revivify them.
Okay. Got it. All right. Anybody else? Last minute things, or like, what's the next big thing you guys are gonna do? Gonna go do? Or we could kind of think about that, and I'll just roll with it.
Well, I think one of the things Liston said he couldn't find anything, but I think I probably would go to Silvery Moon and see if I could find anything about demons taking over plane.
Got it. You gonna take Galavar with you?
Yeah,
That
I'd
would be
probably
nice.
ask Argril if he wanted to go visit his dad too.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So me, Galavar, and Argril are gonna go to Silvery Moon.
Got it.
I just feel like that would be a place that might know that kind of information. They seem like they would have a lot of.
Yeah, Anson might know.
Yeah, and Anson seems like he would be a good person to ask. So probably that's what we would do first. Talk to Anson if he knows anything, and if he doesn't know anything, does he know where the best place to go to find it, the information?
Okay. I'm putting down Meat's boat at Neverwinter so we don't forget.
And yeah, I did warn all my pirates that he's an incubus and that he may charm them, but it'll last only 24 hours.
Meat. Are you staying in Neverwinter, or are you gonna go somewhere?
You're welcome to join us. Or I can bring you to your village if you want. Are you on the...
You muted? We'll get back with meat. Um, yeah, I imagine he probably does want to get the lizard folk back to Lurkwood. So, or not Lurkwood, Chilimber. Um, but yeah, Liston, where's your next destination?
That's a good question. I can't remember what I was doing before all of this. Probably just working on making money. So just still going back to Gontalgrim.
Okay. Yeah, you find that no time has passed since you've been gone.
Nice.
The compression of time just you didn't miss anything.
Um, I have a question about simulacrums.
Yeah.
We've been using it as though like my sim is just a clone, and it knows all the things I know. Is that entirely accurate?
Yeah, it knows all the things you knew when you made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I created a sim of someone else, it would know all the things they know?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, good to know. I was just thinking about making sims. Like always.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I'm back.
Hey.
I think me would rotate out the crew of the ship. So basically, send them back to have a new regiment come back to staff the ship, so that everybody's still fresh.
Oh, okay. Copy that.
Kind of always keep a fresh crew on board, not have just battle hardened and also really not wanting to go through that crap again crew. Plus,
Yeah.
somebody needs to go back and tell the tale.
Yeah, sounds good. So you yeah, how do you get back? Do you have Manasa take you back and all the lizard folk?
Yeah, whoever is available, like if Manasa can do that. I don't know if maybe she stopped in to check on us.
Yeah, I did come back because a couple of us are going to go to Silvery Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all make a trip back to the keep in Marsha Chilimber. Everybody gets to see the well, what did you call it?
Oh, the keep?
Yeah.
Oh, did we come up with a name?
I don't know that we
I don't
did.
remember coming up with a name for it. I think it was just like it was kept being referred to as the keep, like a bastion.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll just call it the bastion.
The Bastion. Got it. I'll write that down. All right. Yeah, you guys get to see the big old keep that Manasa basically built, raised out of the swamp. It's all bustling now. Everybody's moved in. There's lizard folk everywhere.
How long did this take you? Jesus.
Couple days.
I think it took you like
What did it take? Like 2 weeks?
few weeks or something.
Yeah, it was like downtime between our
Yeah.
adventuring. Like we were working together to slowly pull it out of the swamp.
Yeah, I used lots of Move Earth.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably really impressive looking, like precision stonework and stuff, just pulled from the swamp.
Yep.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say this is like meant to be a place to, like, if the swamp as a whole was under attack, like all of the lizard folk tribes could live in there in cramped space, but like survive for a long period of time under siege.
Didn't we put a or weren't we gonna put a teleport circle in there too?
Yeah. That was something that
Yeah,
I'd paid a bunch of money for Hizzard to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hizzard is doing that.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know that it's done yet, but I think I had paid a bunch of money, so he's still in the process of getting it set up.
Well, it becomes permanent after a year, but I think you can use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
Okay,
point.
so then we can still use. And then I guess Liston, go ahead and memorize the stuff there because you're our resident teleporter.
Is he with us?
No, I don't think he did come with us.
Oh, he's not with us.
But Galavar could.
Oh yeah,
like that.
I'll take the notes. I didn't. I should probably have my notes.
Galavar,
Yeah.
you can write down. You know the bastion. Keep
We
in
could
the Marshal
also-
Limber.
Maybe in like the courtyard of the bastion, we could plant a big tree or something. Like Manas could plant a tree to give her a
Yes.
way to in and out.
I will definitely do that.
Shortly after you get back, a large or huge black dragon circles overhead and then lands on top of the keep.
Ah,
Looking
Carl,
down at
how
you
have you
guys.
been?
I have been patrolling my lands. Nothing dare threaten us.
It prospers, I take it?
Yes, it's been quiet. Too quiet.
Don't get too paranoid. That's what your mother did.
I am so much better than she was. Well, look at what we have built. This land prospers under my reign.
Does he actually have like a perch up at the top of the keep?
Yep. Yeah, you
Kinda like
guys
this
built him a perch.
purpose-built one? Yeah.
have
Like
a
something
keep.
able to handle his bulk, just like landing on it.
You have a keep that's purpose built to have a dragon on top of it, which is pretty dope.
That's pretty metal. Yeah.
I can spray acid so far from up here.
As long as you don't harm any of the folk down here, that's fine.
Yeah, I can arc. I bet I could hit that sheep like way over there. If I just
Like a
arc
dude-
it up at like a 45
It's like a dude
degree
having a
angle.
pissing contest.
It's like a spitting contest, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah. It all has the same energy. See, are any of the like leaders of the tribes there? Are they kind of like dealing with local matters?
Yeah. Everybody seems to be pretty busy. At the moment, none of the only like prominent figure here is Hizzard, because
Yeah.
he stays here the whole time.
I guess while they're like meet would check in with anybody, like any of the leaders there to see if there were any developments or anything. Anything
Everything-
he needed attention on.
Yeah, it hasn't been very long since you left. Everything's still good. They revel in your tales that you tell them, you and the rest of the lizard folk. They talk of their great battles and how you were victorious, and everybody is super stoked about it, and they throw a big old party.
Yeah. As luxurious as a lizard folk party can be.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of meat, and there's
meat and beer.
Mm-hmm.
some.
I guess you could call it beer. It's kind of more like paint stripper, but if you're brave, you can drink it.
I mean, Manasa's like immune to poison, so she does.
Does that mean you can get like drunk without getting alcohol poisoning?
Yeah, I can drink as much as I want and nothing happens. I think we kind of homebrewed that I can like turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So like if I want to get drunk, I can get drunk. But if I want to like win a drinking contest, I can
Cheater.
just cheat.
Liston, you go back to Gauntlgram and check up on all your operations there.
Yep. I also decided that I was going to scry on multiple people. Gardo and Ageja and Pontilix.
Okay.
All my true names.
You said the first one was Gardo?
Yeah.
Yes. So you scry on Gardo with the true name that cuts through their legendary resistance. Is that true?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This, like, you get a vision of a volcano. And as it, like, there's like a flash, and you're like a mile closer to this volcano, surrounded by snowy mountains in every direction, with just lava, just kind of like in a like a slow pour down one side of this volcano, and another flash, and you're closer, and you're looking into like the crown of this like volcano, and inside is like a jagged. There's like like kind of around the rim of the volcano on like kind of the higher side. There's a bunch like carved into the rock and the mountain, and the like almost like a somebody crudely carved like a citadel out of obsidian, and sitting on top is an ancient red dragon having a fitful sleep.
Okay. Do I recognize where he is? The geography, because last time I knew he was at the Kingdom of Many Arrows.
That is true. Yeah. But give me a history check.
Okay.
Yeah, you think the terrain definitely fits that area of the world, up near the spine of the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Lethico is sitting next to those standing stones in that green kind of pastury area near all the purple crystals growing out of the ground.
Right where we left him.
Right where he left him. Like, it doesn't look like he's moved an inch, and he's just kind of humming into himself as he like rocks back and forth.
As long as nobody's bothering him, I care less about what he's doing and who might be interested in him.
Yeah, he seems fine. Or as fine as he ever was.
Yeah.
Who was the last one?
Ageja.
Ageja.
You can get back to me on that one if you want.
Ageja is sitting at a table in an inn, and he's sitting across from a couple of people in just kind of broad daylight. He's sitting across from a half-elf woman with gorgeous green eyes and long hair, long blonde hair, Just a picturesque, beautiful woman in these green, emerald green robes that really make her eyes pop, and sitting kind of at the to the right of him at this square table is a beastly looking man who is he looks human, but he's got proportions of a half giant, like a Goliath. Like he's huge, huge dude, um, with a big black bushy beard and dark black hair, and just a really serious face, in just full plate mail that does not look like it's ever been shined, ever, and looks like it has seen a lot of abuse. And they're just having a chat.
Okay. I don't remember. I don't recognize the people or the inn.
The inn. Give me a history check. Ooh, that's good. You can say with a if this place isn't Luskin, it is someplace that looks a whole lot like Luskin. The specific inn itself, not quite sure.
That's kind of close. Okay.
Yeah, you're not far from there.
Okay. Do I know of any transmutation wizards who could turn a gemstone into smaller gemstones?
So,
Like say something was 5,000, worth 5,000, and I
Would that be a jeweler?
Can just a jeweler do that, or like...
just like take one large gemstone and turn it into two smaller, nice gemstones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you took it to a jeweler, that would be hard because they'd have to be significantly smaller because, you can only, even if you broke it in half perfectly, then the resulting gemstone would be quite a bit smaller. But yes,
I'm trying to turn my 5K into a bunch of 500.
you know a transmuter. You know a very powerful transmuter. Anson.
Oh.
Our girl's dad is a transmuter.
I thought he was illusion.
By specialty. Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I am gonna go visit our girl's dad.
So are we just gonna randomly run into Liston there?
That would be pretty funny, and I like that
Yes.
idea.
Yeah.
All right. So after we go to the Bastion and stuff, then because we were already planning on heading over to Silvery Moon.
Meet you go with them to Silvery Moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I checked on my business, so I'm just tagging along at this point.
Cool. Everyone ends up in Silvery Moon.
Woo!
Silver
Hi,
Moon.
Uncle's dad! What are you cooking for dinner?
Oh, I'm just so happy to see you all. Yes, please come in. Come in. Someone, your friend is here already, actually. Liston is inside. We were just discussing matters of arcane nature, something that's probably not too interesting to the rest of you.
Hey, Liston.
Oh no.
When did you get here?
Surprise!
What a strange coincidence that you would all show up here at my doorstep on the same day.
That is weird.
Liston, Anzen will let you copy his copy of the spell Fabricate,
Oh, nice.
and that would do it.
Oh, okay.
I believe. From memory, I think if Fabricate would have the effect. So if you could look that up and maybe
Okay.
look at it and see if that would do it. couple big hugs, especially Argrel.
Yeah,
Argrel, my boy.
I pick up my pops.
Oh,
Give him a squeeze.
you're so strong. Oh, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Best
Argyle, your
decision I
dad is
ever
great.
Yeah, he's like Stradivar's dad.
Well, now I feel like I've got to bake cookies or something, which I have no problem doing. I could go for some cookies. Anybody else?
I could go
Argyle
for some
bake.
cookies.
I'll bake the cookies. What are you talking about? I'm the
Oh, you're so
baker
sweet.
around here.
Well, you just got here. You should just take a load off. I'm sure you've been busy.
All right.
Well, you know, we weren't actually in hell all that long. The abyssal plane, but gosh, it seemed like months and months.
Yes, sometimes, especially the abyssal plane, the time dilation can be, it can go one way and then the other, and sometimes it just ends up that you weren't very, away for very long when you thought you were.
One sense of time does go quite mad.
You guys maybe you want to check out your friend there. I think the abyssal
What?
madness might have got him. Oh, nothing. You look, your scales look shiny today.
Oh, thank you.
As he's walking out, you see him like cast like protection from good and evil on himself.
So, Anson. Oh, wait, when he comes back.
Yeah, he comes back and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's just the arcane stove is just got it lit up. It'll take a little bit to warm up."
One of the reasons we came is, as we said, we were just on the abyssal plane, and we kind of killed all of the demon hierarchy that was controlling the plane.
Ah,
So we were wanting to do some research, or wondered if maybe you knew how to go about installing a proxy leader on the plane.
this is very strange. Um, to think that you all have come so far that uh, um, you're basically performing a coup on the entire on an entire abyssal plane. That's quite something.
I don't know if I'd say a coup. It was more of an assassination / self-defense.
I mean, that's kind of what a coup is, right? When you assassinate all of the hierarchy and then try to put someone in charge of it.
Well, technically, there's
Well, when you
like,
put it like that, yeah.
there's like 20 or 30 different, depending on who you ask, different types of coups. But like, yeah, that's like a type.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on Calps.
Right. And but yes, you would need somebody. I mean, demons, as I have actually done quite a bit of research on them, need a strong. They just need an authority figure, somebody capable of keeping them in line. So unfortunately, I think it falls to you to find a very strong demon to declare themselves ruler of the plane.
Yeah, I don't think Bofa's going to be strong enough, guys.
This is
He might not be strong enough, but he could be.
I'm not going to
good
say Bofa who, and you're going to say Bofa these nuts.
I mean,
I
he
don't
is
get
an
it.
incubus, so he's got pretty good nuts.
Oh, he's a real. That's a
She
real,
would be the
Yes.
expert on this. Yeah.
I would. He's got very good nuts.
I'll take your word for it.
Manasa has personal habits that make our girl's dad blush.
I mean, last time I was at Silvery Moon, I was having sex with a dragon, so.
Mm.
Yeah. Some people pay good money for that kind of
Relations.
treatment.
Anyway,
What were you
So-
talking about?
I wonder if we could like go steal a strong demon from a different abyssal plane.
Ah, yes.
Maybe one
Could
that
we,
could
like,
swear fealty
summon?
to us?
Yeah, like summon a demon.
Summon a demon
Kidnapping
Find it.
demons now?
to yourself.
Yes, like we could summon a demon from a different plane, bind it to ourselves, and then install it in that plane as our like proxy leader.
Didn't this go wrong the last time you tried to do this, Anzen?
Yes. I think it called itself Xanus Nemdo. Very,
Gesundheit.
yeah. Which it's very cocky of it to name it an anagram of Anzen's demon.
Yeah, it must have been very proud of itself.
By the way, when you guys met Xanus Nemdo, like 2 minutes later, Galavar sends me a DM that says Anzen's demon, and the funny thing is that I did that and then forgot. Like I thought it
So
was
you-
like it was like a
You had a brain
placeholder,
blast moment.
and I was like, oh shit. I was like, please don't tell anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
good catch there.
It was
Thanks.
like right away, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh. Now, if you summon a demon and bind it to you, are there ill effects that could happen to the binder?
Well, yes, if it is able to escape, but I think you are all very capable, especially together, of handling one demon. It sounds like you killed a whole lot of them.
We did.
Oh, there were many.
We did leave Nuala alive, but we're hoping to de-demonize her. Is that a word?
She's in demon detox.
Yes.
I think you would just say exercise.
Well, we tried that. I mean, we actually exorcised the demon from her already.
Yeah, but
Now we have
but
to,
if
like...
she's a demon herself. I mean,
Well, we severed her link to the plane by removing her, right?
Yes.
Or would that work, Anson?
You took a demon, and you did what with her?
She was she was Galavar's mom. And then
Oh,
she went
I'm
to
sorry.
the demon plane because she got taken over by a demon. And then we did take the demon that had taken her over out of her, but she'd been on the plane so long, she'd basically turned into a demon herself. She had gotten
Tragic.
And but then we removed her from the demon plane, and we're hoping that we can turn her back into Galavar's mom.
We actually used a wish to do it.
Interesting. A wish, you say? No ill effects?
Listen.
not that
I believe
know of.
you were on my back when you used the wish, using me as a shield.
You're a good fighter.
And me just
Gotta
shows him the
protect her
scar
with-
in his shoulder from
Well,
the
that's pretty
arrow.
nasty one.
Didn't we use the gem that we got from the dead god?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was what contained the wish.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, we
is
found
all-
a dead god.
You have to tell me everything at length, please. I'm gonna go get those cookies started, but I'll be back.
You should bring some tea as well.
Absolutely. We'll have tea. I'll bring out some fresh tea when the cookies come out. And then you guys fill Anzen in on all of your adventures that you've had. Dead gods, abyssal coups, traversing the Styx, fighting a Sporgagon. And we will pick up there the next time we come back.
Woo. I'm just getting this mental image of like a wholesome like side shot of like a
Right?
fireplace, and everybody's like kind of in a semicircle around it. Anson's leaning forward in his big like armchair, like yeah, and just like everybody's like telling him all these fanciful stories about the crap we've done.
I can imagine all of us with our little pinkies in the air.
But yeah, sipping tea, eating cookies.
Yeah, and he tells you all kinds of stories about when he was an adventurer way back in the day. You know, he did that for a little while until he got enough money to kind of go a bit more into the research side of things. And
So wholesome.
yeah, you guys have a nice. You were just in the abyss. It's a terrible place for so long, under threat, constant threat of death, and now you're back on the material plane, living it up, having a nice tea and cookie time with the Stradivarius dad, and yeah, swapping stories.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, like I said, with that, we're going to end for the day. And I hope everybody had fun. I was looking forward to this session because I knew it was going to be a lot of this kind of like wrap up and like doing the nice stuff after being in like combat for like so long.
Like 4 sessions, like nonstop. I mean, we came out of there with almost 1,000-yard stare, just like
Oh,
no
wow.
sleep, running by like surviving by the skin of our teeth, just constant avoiding death. Actually,
And yeah, so sign us off, Liston. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, future me.